Hey, what's up, Colin? It's Brian Pfeiffer. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Thanks, Brian, for being here again.
Round
The
two, man. This is our number two
second
interview.
one,
That's good stuff.
yeah, is going well. And of course, we're going to talk affiliate marketing once more.
Yes.
Back at it, big campaigns. It's been maybe 4 months since the last time we talked. Well, we talk every week, but the last time we talked on an actual interview style. And now we're here, back live. You look like you can't hear me, or
I
you're
can
just
hear you
listening
fine.
occasionally.
No, I can hear you. I'm a little tired. I'm not gonna lie. It's we're going on what 5 a.m. Pacific
5 a.m.
Standard Time. So I've been up
Right.
since noon. So I'm going on about a 17-hour day right now.
Did you go to the gym though today?
I did go to the gym. I did legs today, so it is what it is. I
That's
don't have to get
important.
up super early tomorrow, so I can sleep till about noon. I have a call with Snapchat at 2:30. I
Oh,
got to make
nice.
sure I make that. I got a haircut at 3:30. So those are the two things I got to deal with tomorrow.
Let's go.
All my
All
ads
right,
are
tell
set
me.
up. I am running a campaign right now in North America. I can't disclose everything, but I did spend a few hours today setting up some more ads. And then, ironically, I had an issue today with Facebook. They basically said because I'm a U.S. citizen and I'm running
Yeah.
a campaign not in the U.S., they make me have this special ad category for anything like loan related. So
Really?
I can't target by male and female. I can't target by age. I'm stuck between 18 and 65. And the detailed targeting, it's very limited. It only gives you like about 50 choices. Just because I'm in the
Interesting.
U.S., even though I'm not
Uh,
advertising in the U.S. Isn't that
yeah,
crazy?
exactly. The other way around for us is a little bit more lenient. But now at least I know you're looking for leads, right?
Yeah, we're doing lead gen. The campaign I started it 2 days ago, and I spent 150, and I made like almost two like 70 or 80 the first day. Very rare to happen, and that was just
Yeah.
off. I did some just really kind of decent targeting, nothing crazy, and then my ads were pretty good. I didn't really spend a lot of time on the copy. I just threw some stuff up there to see how it did. And
Hmm? Yeah.
first day profitable, only CBO. No, I'm not even messing around with ad set budgets because they say February is the one that's going to go away. We'll see. But like, I don't even want to like be in the middle of a big campaign and then like all of a sudden the ad set budgets go away or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like it'd
they
be
slow
easier
down.
for me just to
Yeah.
be like, I'm just going to go all CBO on this one and just see how it goes. You know what I'm
How's
saying?
that going? Because I know, like, we talked about it last year. First, they announced it in July. CBO is coming. Then
Yeah.
September. Then they pushed it to February. And now it's like you use ManyChat, the messenger bot.
Yeah, that's done on January 15th, or they pushed it till March now.
They
I
pushed
saw.
it like 5 times already.
Yeah, they keep
So
pushing it, but it's coming. That's coming. But I think CBO is coming too. But to be honest with you, man, I had good luck the first day. I did a CBO for testing, and I didn't even put any. I let Facebook do its thing. I didn't put any minimum budgets in. A lot of guys are recommending put in, like a minimum of like $5 or $10 budgets, so that each ad set gets a certain amount of spend.
yeah, that's
But
the way
like
to
I
do it.
just left it. I just didn't mess with that. I just put
Okay.
in decent targeting compared to my offer. Pretty good ads, not too good a copy. I didn't want to get aggressive on my copy right out the gate. So I'll wait on that a little bit to ease into it. Once I have about 400 or 500 ads in there, I'll start sliding in some nasty stuff.
Yeah, slow and steady. You don't want to get banned on the
Yeah.
first
I mean, if they
five.
look at my account and see like 300 ads all approved, and then there's only a handful that are a little questionable, they'll just maybe approve them. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
So
Yeah.
you don't want to start out like that. But so that's kind of a ninja trick. But yeah, I mean, it was profit about the gate. Then today I set up another. I went from $150 budget the first day to $550 budget today. Now I had 30 leads I generated. I would have been highly profitable had they all qualified, but there's some things that some of the leads don't qualify. So I got to
Is it
check in
like based
tomorrow with
on
how many actually leads qualified. So I think I probably broke about even today, but I did 600. I got almost $700 worth of data now in 2 days breaking even. That's pretty good.
that's
So
good. Is
yes,
the lead form, is it like 3-step lead form, 1 step, or is it like
it's more
phone
than
call
three. It's
verification?
multiple, but they got it pretty high tech. The lead form, it actually makes you put in the address of like where you're at, and it knows the address. Like if it's not in an area that like they're not accepting, the address
Uh,
it won't let you take the address, so you can't
okay.
even fill out the form.
So
So
the take rate on the form, as soon as it is in, a lot of the leads are validated when it's like the approval rate is high.
yeah, they're not even having to like get them on the phone or nothing. The leads are validated when they get it when they send them in. So they know right away, like if their income, they ask the income level. So there's a few questions and whatnot, but It's converting really well. I have a buddy that's running it on Snapchat. He's crushing it. So, and he
Yeah,
just
I
doesn't
know
like
the.
Facebook anymore because he's kind of like I was like 6 months ago, where I was like super annoyed with Facebook. And so he's like, you know what? I'll let you run this on Facebook. It's converting, and it is converting. So it's pretty
The
cool.
thing is, every time I realize I see all these people having issues with Facebook, and I just tell myself, well, sucks to be them, right? Until you're at that point where you're actually getting banned day after day yourself. But
Yeah, well,
it was
it's
like,
so much time. Like even today, man, the first 2 days I put in a good, like, I'd say about 12 hours just setting up all my, my ads, my ad sets, and then my, my targeting, and then to go and have it all of a sudden just tell me it needs to be in this special ad category. They start rejecting my ads slowly all throughout the day. I'm like, what the fuck? And then like next thing you know, like I'm like, I click on, okay, I'll be in the special ad category, and they take all my ad sets. They go back to zero, no targeting, and into the US where I'm not even running. So I have to go reset everything back up today, the whole thing from scratch. I'm like, dude, I'm like, what the hell? So now I don't even know if any of that data that I had before that was good is even any good anymore.
yeah,
It's like I started all over. 2 days
Facebook
later.
being Facebook playing games.
Yeah.
But yeah, I tell the people, don't forget the power. A lot of affiliates move away because they're lazy and triggered. But even if you get triggered for like a day, a week, 2 weeks, because you keep getting banned, lay low for a month, come back, and there's still so much potential there. I mean, if the black hat guys with their little crypto schemes and cloaking can still run, it means any white or gray hat vertical, maybe with some issues, still super profitable. You just got to deal with what the platform throws at you. I know these Google ad buyers, they also have hundreds of accounts. It's not only Facebook. Google is also extremely strict, but they keep going back to Google because they make so much fucking money. It's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it. I mean, like I said, this particular buyer that we're working with, he's willing to take pretty much anything we can throw at him. I don't have a cap. So if I can get this thing working, I mean, I have the ability to spend 20 to 40K a day, whatever I have to spend. If that kind of volume is there, I'm going to light it up. You know what I'm saying? I just got to see if I can get to the point where like it's profitable. You know what I'm saying? So I'll get there. I mean, like I said, I was profitable out the gate. Day two, I was like breaking even with a pretty huge budget for most people. At $600 in a day is pretty good for day two. And then I'm hoping by the weekend that I'm up in like the 2,000-3,000 range. And as long as I'm turning a profit, and then I can start really cutting back on the losers. And I set up just in the first day, I set up over 200 ads. So, but that was a lot of like, copy A, copy B, and different CBOs, different pictures, different video. I put in some videos. So, I mean, I put a lot in there. That's why I was like frustrated when this thing was like, all of a sudden rejecting ads. I'm like, oh, what the hell? And they approved everything fast. I was surprised. So, but today I put in some dirtier copy and stuff. So we'll see.
Start a little new journey because you have a little bit of a team, right? You have a small team helping you with the media buying. So when you're doing this, right, you're doing now moving more into the white hat lead gen. You've been huge on Clickbank before, right? We all
I got the platinum award for 2020 coming too. So we had a pretty good run with Clickbank in the beginning of the year, 2019. So apparently that qualified me for the 2020 because I had it for 19 and I got it for 2020. So I'm platinum 2 years in a row now. But we're not running that much Clickbank right now because it's just so hard to get stuff approved. And then once you get it approved, especially if you're running like decent copy, and then the people like leave you like just crappy comments, you know what I'm saying? Like you get so much crappy comments, like your ad quality just keeps going down and down and down. And then eventually you just either they shut your account down or like your ads just don't get any like good spots in the auction. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter like how much money you spend, you're getting crappy placements. It's just like sucks. So
it still makes it interesting for me. I always like to go the way that other people are not going.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's still offers on Clickbank that could probably do well on Facebook. I just think like diet's going to be really hard.
Really hard.
Yeah, really hard. I mean, I know there's a guy out there, Robbie Blanchard. I think he still teaches that. He had his claim to fame with diet, but like, I don't know, man. I haven't run diet on Facebook in like 2.5 years. I just can't deal with it, man.
I would just cloak it. If I choose to go diet on Facebook, just fucking cloak that shit. Go full black hat.
Yeah, but I mean, it sells. I mean, no doubt it sells, but you're asking for it, man.
The manifestation shit, like the astrology, hippie culture products. I think
that kind of stuff might work.
lower profit margins probably, but it's very selective, like doomsday prepper survival bullshit. You
Yeah.
know, those people are actually passionate about that crap. So
Well, I
you
was
tend
running
to
the Power Efficiency Guide, which was a good offer for us. We did about 300K with that one offer on Clickbank. Is a Clickbank product with Facebook and Pinterest, and we had it going really well for about 6 months. We actually did pretty well with that product. I think we pretty saturated the market though, because it is the DIY people and off the grid, that kind of stuff.
Right.
It's not that huge of an audience, so. Like you run that kind of volume through that audience, it's everybody's seen it after a couple months, you know what I'm saying? So, and then I tried to run it again this year in November. I fired it up, same targeting, same ads, everything, got it profitable, and then Facebook shut down my account. And then they gave me an account back. Then they shut it down again. Then they gave me it back, and then I just started looking at all the comments, and there were just so many bad ones. I'm just like, dude, I don't even want to deal with this. I actually kept the ad account in good standing. And now I'm actually running in that ad account again. So
yeah,
I got it back twice.
The comments, and you know, before it didn't have much of an influence. I think it was like February or January 2019 where Facebook put like the reaction column where you could see on your ad like how many comments, how many hearts, how many smiles, how many times it was reported, or I don't want to see this anymore bullshit, and then it gave you like the quality score was on the ad, and now it's like an ad score. Right?
Yeah. Now there's 3.
I think when we were scaling US to like 250K, 300K a month on sweeps, I hired this whole Bangladeshi squad, like a whole company, 12 guys, 24/7, removing comments from the business managers.
I actually got that list from you. It works pretty good. That massive list of all the bad words.
They put in the block list, but you have all these people who comment like GIFs and they like stickers and bullshit, which the block list won't take.
I'm getting a ton of that crap on my stuff right now.
We had like these Bangladeshi guys, and they were super cool and super cheap, like $1 an hour. They're working around the clock 24/7. And then I told them to make a measurement report, right? Spending 300K a month, which is only like 10K a day. Well, that's euros. So maybe 12K at that time US dollars will get you one comment every 13 minutes around the clock.
Every 13
minutes, you might say, oh, that's quite a bit of time. But this is per ad account. And then you're running 50 ad accounts at a time. It's absolutely crazy. But now we actually started using them again on Facebook because we have to deal with also the ad quality. So what we do now is we have these guys monitoring all the comments. In addition to that, we refresh all the ads every week.
So which is that's a good idea.
Yeah, but you have to send all the crawlers again. So compliance-wise, with the bans and stuff, you need like an account with at least, what do we find? At least 8K in spend. So around 10,000 US dollars for it to not get banned with all the crawlers going through again.
Okay, interesting.
But yeah, it's you know, the gray hat Facebook, it's difficult compliance-wise. Everybody's crying about it. But we've only seen our ROI go up since Facebook has become more strict.
Because there's probably less people on, you know.
Perhaps.
So less people are getting. I know some of the e-com guys are doing pretty good on Facebook still, so, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Well, that's the thing. You know, we talk with a lot of advertisers. Now we have the Dijs University program up and running. We have all these advertisers on the back end, so what the students can work with. And they gave us like the TikTok business. So we can advertise on TikTok.
Okay.
And we have a rep in China, but they only want to run, so they don't allow affiliate links. So they told us we can like whitelist your account for an affiliate link, but only e-commerce, nothing else. Because first I asked them for sweeps, right? They have credit card trials. No,
I remember seeing your video on this. Yeah, that's not surprising.
I asked her, can I do sweeps? She said yes. So then I made the video, right? Like, oh, we're gonna run sweeps. And then 6 hours later, she calls me. No, no sweeps. But e-commerce, like cash on delivery, I still love cash on delivery. I mean, the margins are not that good compared to like straight sale e-com, but the flow is so much easier.
Yeah, I'm familiar. That cash on delivery is popular in Europe, right?
Yeah, Eastern Europe is really big.
Europe,
yeah,
right.
In Western Europe, not so much, but Eastern Europe, the market is ready to buy because their economies are growing like crazy. So they just want to purchase things, right? But there's nothing, because the development of the internet based on Western policies is huge. So when they go online and they go to Facebook, it's fast. They go to, well, Western European websites, everything is fast. But their own websites are still adapting, like infrastructure based on package delivery, transportation, things that for us are super common. It's not like a third world country, don't get me wrong. But I feel like they're second world right now, and they want to go to that first world technology, and it just takes time, right?
Right.
And these offers, if you would offer them e-commerce, shipping from, let's say, China to Ukraine or to Poland, might take 2 weeks. But with the cash on delivery warehouse based in Austria, it would only take 2 days.
Ah, okay.
And people don't have to pay online because they don't have credit cards or whatever. So they just pay as soon as the postal guy reaches their door.
Right. I'm familiar with the model. It's interesting.
Everybody wins.
Yeah.
But
Well,
we
we'll
win the
see.
most.
I have a pretty good store I built out, and I actually had some pretty good success with in November, running my own ecom products. But then you got to deal with the customer service, and so you have to have a whole nother, like if you're running any kind of volume, you got to have a person that handles that at least, because I can't sit there and do the customer service, run the traffic, run my other businesses. It's not realistic, man. There's only so many hours in the day. But that's one thing I like about the affiliate stuff right now. You just run the traffic, the leads. It is what it is. You don't have to deal with any of the other crap.
Did the e-commerce, was that drop shipping?
Yeah, I was doing drop shipping. I got a good guy over in China. I went over to Yiwu, China about 2 years ago and made a good relationship with the guy. So I don't even deal with AliExpress or none of that crap. I just find products. If it's something that's good, I hit up my guy. Hey, can you get this? How much? Boom. He connects right to my Shopify store. All my orders, he goes in every day, just fulfills them. It's out the door the next day, and it's usually in the customer's hands within about 10 days. And I don't have to deal with any crap. He doesn't even make me pay for the stuff up front. He lets me pay like 2 weeks or a month after we ship the shit. So like I just I ship stuff in November. He's so busy. He's got like a bunch of customers. And he hasn't even billed me since November. I still owe the guy for 100 units.
Your money.
Yeah. I know I got to pay him. I'm not going to stiff him, obviously.
Oh, but that's true. Like I feel affiliates, they can master traffic, right? That's their one skill. But they always complain like, oh, if I would be the business, like product owner, I would have more margin. I can retarget. I can remarket.
Yeah, but the margins aren't that good on those products, man. They're not.
The headaches about customer service. Even like we make maybe 5% of our revenue from the students, right? The courses, everything we have. I have 10 times more headaches from that 5% than from the 95% revenue from the media.
Yeah, but there's also fees to run the store. There's credit card fees. There's obviously the shipping fee, the product. Like you start adding it all up, and you might be like, if you're really good, you might be at like 10 or 20% margin. So there's not like that as much margin as what people think, especially if you're scaling. Especially if you're scaling.
The thing I like with the whole e-com thing, I wouldn't do it because I've done it before, dropshipping like 3 years ago, is it will take some time to automate the entire process. Yeah. And I think if you like the 10 brothers, right, that's what they call it, like their whole 9-figure empire are based on e-commerce. They built in like 6 years. It's all like crazy automated. And I think if you are at the level where you can run economies of scale, then it's absolutely insane. But that would be the same with media buying. If you have like a 25 people media buying team,
right,
and you go beyond like 1 to 2 million a month in spend, then everything is so working as an oiled machine.
Yeah, you got a guy that does like the videos. You got a guy that does the the graphic design for the images. You got a guy that does your product description. Guy, girl, whatever. So basically, everything you do, like, okay, I want to try this product. Probably within a matter of a few hours, that product is up and live on a traffic source. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's perfectly well written, optimized, everything. So like if you get to that level, yeah, that's a whole nother ballgame. I mean, obviously you and I, probably most of the stuff, we're still writing our own copy. We're probably still making our own videos. We're probably still making our own images, that kind of stuff. Yeah, it just takes a lot of time. So
I always, question for you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The thing is, I always have, when I ask my team for copy, I know these are seasoned media buyers, right?
Right.
So they come with good copy. But I always feel like I have to put some samples of my own copy in there because I think my copy is better than theirs.
Yeah, I mean, my standard for going to do copy always is I got a couple of spy tools. AdSpy is one of them, and I go in and I just do a little search and I figure out like what's working for other people. I copy it, I paste it, and then I go and I put my own twist on it. and that's it. That's like the way I write copy for most offers.
That's
the quickest way.
Yeah.
If this copy's already working and this guy's got like 400,000 views on a video, well, why wouldn't I at least start with that? You know what I'm saying? Makes sense, right?
True.
Like, I can write copy, but like, why would I start from scratch I know what's working right now.
But if you can make it better, that's always.
I always put some more. I'll put some emojis in, and I'll change some stuff around. But the core of the meaning is still going to be the same. Like right now, it's a loan offer I'm running. Like the guy that has the offer, typically the guy's like kind of they're strict on what you can say. This guy's like, no, you can say whatever. I'm like, well, now we're talking. Like, if I can say whatever, man, I'm going to say whatever Facebook is going to let me say. You know what I'm saying? No credit, bad credit, 24 hours approval, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. Yeah. Well, it's hard to find these advertisers which are lenient, especially like financial services and shit. It's super strict.
Well, I think this one's not in the U.S. That's why it's more lenient. So. You know, and it's less saturated. I mean, like I said, I haven't had a campaign where I started out day one profitable in a long time. So it doesn't usually happen. Usually it's a lot of optimization. You got to spend some money to get data, and you got to like chisel it down till you get the few winners. And then, you know, right out the gate, I'm like, wow, I hit up my other guy, Ross. I said, you better like take some time off this week and set up another ad account because I think we're going to the moon on this one.
Get back on it.
I mean, the last time I had a really big one was like 3 years ago. I had that student loan campaign. I made like almost 100 grand. We were running like 10, 20 grand a day in profit on some days. And that was like pay per call. So like you only could run for like 8 hours a day because when the call center was open, and we were just murdering it. So like, that was the best campaign I had ever.
Working in the call center.
I've had some good campaigns since then, but nothing like on that level where like it was just like printing money, man. We're printing money. Yeah.
No, I mean, the good old days. It's not even too long ago. For me, it was November. It was December, January. So 2018, 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Those were like our big hitters. Like
yeah, we had some good campaigns in there. Nothing like not anything like 100, not like 20, 10 grand a day. I mean, we saw some 3, 4, 5K a day consistent stuff for a while. And even 2019, we did some like stuff like that. 2018 was better than 2019, but my main media buyer wasn't running traffic the whole year last year. He took about like 6 months off. So, and I was super busy with my other business. So there was a few months in there where you actually the one got me motivated to get my Facebook back in order because I was pretty much like giving up on Facebook for a while there. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give this another run. And I started your course, and then I didn't get my Facebook to where I wanted it. But now, like after I finally went and talked to reps, it took me like 2 or 3 months, but I got just about everything back except for a couple personal profiles I can't advertise from. But almost all I got almost like 400 ad accounts now. I got 12 business managers, 400 ad accounts. I'm ready to go.
That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Now you're ready.
I had this other media buyer working for me, and I seen the kid who threw up a video. I said, "What are you running, dude?" And I looked, and he's got somebody else's video up there with somebody else's watermark. I go, "Bro, what are you trying to do, man? That's a guaranteed shutdown." I'm like, they're going to shut down my personal profile and everything if they see that crap. You can't run a video with someone else's logo watermark in there. Like, dude, that's illegal. Like, I fired a guy. I shut him. I took him off the ad manager, and I'm done. Come to me if you have a working campaign and need money, and then we'll talk about it. That's it. That's what I told the guy. I mean, you're putting like 2 months of my life's work into like risking on a video that you stole from somebody else. Like, dude, that's not what media buying is all about. Media buying is like building your own video, finding clips on YouTube and wherever, Pinterest. Maybe you can pay for some stock.
It depends on what you run, though.
Yeah.
If you go for like video brand entertainment, then I get it. You want to make everything yourself. But if you run any black hat crypto stuff, you're not going to put your own brand on it.
No, but it was an econ product, and he just took somebody else's video with their logo on it. I'm like, bro, like I have an assistant that she can do Premiere Pro. Like, if you need a video, all you had to do is say the word, she'll make it for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, fair enough.
Why would you do that? Oh, fired him. Instant fire.
So
dumb. I'm like, you know how much work I put into getting all this stuff back? Like, you don't even know, man. Hours, days, weeks, months. Crazy.
What's the goal for 2020, Ryan?
Well, 2020, man, I definitely want to come out with. I was debating whether to come out with a course with on affiliate marketing. And the reason why I'm debating whether to come out with a course on affiliate marketing or a course on like how to run like a digital services business, which is my other business. My digital services business, well, last year total, I did about 1.7 million on my taxes. So pretty good year. Probably about half was digital services business, half was probably affiliate. So I don't know the exact numbers, but it was in that range. But you know, the thing about the digital services business is that like, basically it's really predictable. Once you build it up and you got a nice website getting traffic and you do the paid traffic, like how I do it, it's very predictable. Like I know this year, every month, pretty much what I'm going to make already before the year even starts. With affiliate marketing, as you know, that shit could be like a month of like 100 grand and you might not make money for 3 months. So what's frustrating about that is that like, you know, you do courses as well. And you know, people buy your product and they you know, trust you to guide them the way, and you can guide them the way the best you can. You can give them all the information that a person could, that I know. When I do a course, I do it out. I mean, I'm setting up a campaign today. I could literally go for 8 hours and show you exactly what I do for 8 hours to get from point A to point B and get to a profitable campaign. But then these people, they buy the course, they go through and they don't make money and they call you like a scammer or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, you're a scammer. Dude, I'm not a scammer. Like, I've been doing this shit for 5 years. I'm a Clickbank Platinum affiliate 2 years in a row. How the frick am I a scammer? It's not my fault you can't figure it out. Like, you're not technical or you never ran an ad before. You don't know how to.
Or you're fucking lazy.
It could be lazy, or sometimes people just don't have the skills, and maybe they just don't have the brain capacity. I don't know, but it's frustrating. For me, like, I am successful. I did 1.7 million last year. I only did about 50K in courses. So out of the 1.7 million, 1650 of it was real business, affiliate marketing, services business. So that's an insignificant amount of money. So like for someone to say I make all my money on courses, that's not true. It was only 50 grand. I did 55 grand on my one product launch. So like, you know, it's frustrating for me because I know that like the whole reason of me doing a course, honestly, it's not for the money. I want to like help people. Like I put out a YouTube channel. You have a YouTube channel. And I do videos to help people. I don't pitch people even on most of my videos, but like, you know, I feel like as I put out more goodwill comes back to me. So it's like kind of like it's a big circle. So like,
I completely agree.
If I'm going to put out a course, you know, it's debatable whether I go down the affiliate marketing road again. And then I know what's going to happen. There's going to be probably 3 people out of like 100 or 5 or 10 people maybe out of 100 that actually take the advice and actually get success and do it. And there's going to be like a 90% failure rate. Or I could put out a course that's more geared toward pretty much anybody can like go into their local market wherever they live and start a business, like a digital business. Cause that's what my other business is. It's like a real business. Like it's consistent. Money comes in every single day. I have money coming in. And like, I got a guy in one of my customers, his business, he has a male stripping business. He has guys that has a website and he runs paid ads. It's the same thing. You could take the business model I have and you can apply it to any niche. I know a guy in Vegas, he has a freaking dog poop cleanup business. So but you know what? You could easily start a business like that.
It all
And you don't have to
depends on
clean up
what
the
your
poop. You just
passion
hire someone to clean up the poop. You drive the leads, you know, you charge the customer, you collect the money, and I can teach people how to do all that, like everything from A to Z, because I've been doing it for 20 years. And like, you could just hire someone to pick up the poop. You make the little rip in between, and you can have like 100, 200, 300 customers, make money every single week on a monthly basis, a recurring revenue type of model. So that's my idea was maybe I'll make a course and market it more to the masses that's more geared toward something that you can apply to any niche. You know, I could teach people how to pick niches and stuff like that. You know, so it's debatable. I haven't decided.
Yeah, you can either go broad or keep it super detailed, right? Because that's where I had the choice as well. I made an introduction to affiliate marketing course. It went absolute shit. It was way too broad for me. Then with the masterminds, I actually gave in September, I think that's the one you joined as well. Mm-hmm. I gave this guy a refund on the first day because he said, I can see the first day. And if every day is going to be like this, we'll have more than 80 hours worth of content. And if it's a course like that, then I'm not interested because I want to learn everything quick, right? I want to invest 80 hours of my time. But that's either you know how to do the entire business or, you know, you just keep it broad. Like these are the options you can do. Pick something and develop it with these strategies, right?
Right.
And I think for your choice, you know, we know you're super successful. There's either way you go. I'm sure everybody will have great content. just got to find the right fit, because your YouTube channel is growing quite fast as well. And
Yeah, it's getting there.
if you have the education, that's what we have. You know, I can honestly say we don't sell no guru courses. We have like now a membership, right? But I do pitch it quite a bit, you know, because we upload like the lenders we actually run on the sweepstake campaigns, on the CC trials. We upload those to the university, and the idea is, if you are going to give somebody, let's say here you have a package, this is worth 20,000, and I give it to you for free, Brian. You will say thank you. I will look at it when I feel like it. But when I say this is worth 20,000, but you have to give me 5,000 in order to get it, you will appreciate it so much more.
Right.
Because now all of a sudden it's valuable. And that's how I think about this info business. For me, yes, it makes good money because it's almost all profit for us, depending on the labor from the people who are doing the recordings. Apart from me, that's who I have to pay, and the systems a little bit. But it's like 90% profit for sure. It's only 5% of our total revenue, so it's not a big deal. But the thing is, I feel like if you sell, you know, the membership for $19 or $9, you can't expect to find something good. When I go to the grocery store and I want to do groceries for $9, I get 2 bananas and half a pound of beef.
Right.
Doesn't work like that. You'll fucking starve. We need it for the gains, right? We need that food. And if the price is good, the price quality ratio, what's it called? Then you can assume that the quality is there. Sometimes that's not the case, but also people differ in opinion so much. What you think might be great is not what I think might be great.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I recently bought your new product or your partner's product, and I didn't even know. And it was nice, but it was not for me. So I gave it to my media buyers. Like, you guys have a look. And one guy actually said, I think I might do this. Sounds pretty cool. I think.
And we didn't even sell that for a huge amount of money. It was a $97 product. You know?
Yeah, that's why. And it was a good fit. There was enough information. And I saw a lot of users on it already. So a lot of people took in on the offer. And for me, I just look at I'm also a numbers guy. So I just look at the niche I like, which are all not allowed on that platform. And then how much money can we spend? Then I hear somebody else talking about native. And I'm like, oh, native, how much can I spend there? And you just go one way. But the thing is, like you said, you will come back to Facebook. You will go back to Pinterest. You will go back to Google eventually. It's gotta find your own way and gotta find what works. And to always follow, because that's what I have with my top students. I tell them, those are guys we coach on a daily basis, right? They're like high ticket clients. I call them students, but they're all media buying companies, more people involved. And what we tell them is, like, sometimes the time for following is done, and now you have to lead. Not me, but you lead your own team, right? You explore what we are exploring and then teaching you. So instead of paying us, so we do the exploring, you explore yourself, and you learn twice as fast.
Right.
But also take into consideration, the money you don't spend on us, you have to spend on recovering from those mistakes, because those mistakes cost money. And if we make those mistakes and learn from it and sell it to you, then now you have to make the mistake yourself. And then now actually one big client, they're spending like 100, 150 a week. And all we do is consult, right? So we don't show them the media buying. They know what to do. We just tell them, like, hey, you might want to go this way or optimize differently, scale differently. They actually are on their own right now. And so far it's been maybe 2.5 weeks. They haven't had a single mistake. So they're excited, right? So like, oh, we're doing everything. We don't need you. That's not what he said. But he knows that the mistake will come and it will be costly. But that's what we like about the media buying. As you said, you start a new campaign, you lose money.
Yeah, I just checked that on mine. I'm losing right now. Like I said, I had that big twist. Actually, 2 leads just came in now, so I might be all right. We'll see if they're both qualified.
I have to check my dashboard, actually.
I like to go to bed right now for the next 8 hours, because you know what? While it's running in the morning, like, you know, you're going to be down and you're thinking like, man, I'm losing money. Like, should I shut this off? You know what? Most of the time, you're better off just letting it run all day, especially on CBOs, and it ends up finishing up. It finishes up okay. You know, if you put in $100 budget on a CBO and it's running, and it seems like it's getting some clicks. Just let it run, because most likely it's going to level out at some point. Facebook's going to give you some love, you know.
Even if you just get the data, I mean, if you are a knowledgeable media buyer, I'm not saying good media buyer, but knowledgeable, you know that once you start, every dollar you spend will help you get to profitability.
Oh yeah,
so there's
absolutely.
no reason shutting things down too soon. It's not going to work.
Oh, it's a dream come true when you're breaking even out the gate on any campaign, because it's just free data, man.
You know the potential, you're almost there.
Yeah, I mean, all you got to find is that like 1 or 2 ads that's going to just murder it for you, and it's game over. You're going to just scale up. So.
All right, Brian. I have to head off to the next meeting.
Yeah, man. Me too. I got to get to sleep, man. So it was good talking to you.
You look a little tired.
What's that?
You look a little bit tired this time.
I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie.
Must be the gym, right?
Yeah.